was born in Muskegon, Michigan, right on the shores of Lake Michigan. And I just kind of grew up in the outdoors and in blue-collar neighborhood. When I was in second grade, the teachers decided who was smart and who was dumb, and unfortunately I was one of the guys who decided wasn't very smart. And by the time I got into probably fourth grade, I was convinced I wasn't very smart. And it wasn't really necessary. I should waste the time to work because I wasn't going to do well anyway. I joined Boy Scouts when I was 11 years old, and I was in the Boy Scouts till I went in the Marine Corps. About 2 weeks later, there had been some bad tests and a few other things, so two of us went to the post office and marched in and said we were joining the Marine Corps. And I was about halfway through filling out the forms, and I looked and my buddy was gone. So I was the only one that wound up enlisting that day. Our company commander was a major, walking with another major, and they came walking down, and he looks around and he says, "First section, heavy guns." And old Shaky Floyd stood up and said, "Here." And this major nodded, and he came over. The other major jumped in the front seat, and we pulled out a line and took off, just our truck. We stopped at a spot, just us, and there's a big red sign in gold letters on it. It says, "Once you pass this sign, you are under enemy observation. Unbuckle your chin strap, zip up your flak jackets, drivers go like hell." And we took off. And you're a big opening, we're ripping along, and there's big shell holes all over. You know, they're not kidding. We were still digging in the daylight, and there was a bush. We picked that spot because there were some bushes right there, and we thought that would help. And so we were filling sandbags, but then we took some of the dirt and threw it in that bush. Well, it filtered down through, and it's different color, and there's a reverse arrow, and we're on the other side. And so we're down the whole digging, and all of a sudden, God, we get a round about 100 yards that way. Boom. And we keep digging. Boom, we get a round over here about 50 yards. Boom, 50 yards. And you're bracketed. You're never as scared as when you realize there's somebody that's shooting at you. Not in your general direction or anything, but he's shooting at you, and he's got a big gun. Another one hit very close. And by all rights, the next one should be right in the hole with us. And we're laying flat on the bottom of this thing, my face in the dirt. Well, we never got another shot. They didn't fire the next shot. Either they thought the last one got us, or they just marked the range chart for when they started to attack the outpost. They had us pinned in. I can't think of a night we didn't get shelled. And then we got shelled during the day too, but anyway, because they kept talking, they were assaulting East Berlin. Some of the guys they had these transoceanic radios, portable radios, and they were listening to it, and they picked up San Francisco, and they said, "San Francisco News said that the ceasefire was signed at 9 o'clock this morning." Well, this was 9 o'clock that night, and we didn't know about it. And this major came up and read us the rules of the ceasefire, and which was unload your weapons at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, the ceasefire takes effect. Each side will fire star shells forward to let the other side know that, yeah, we understand, we're doing it. And then that was it. And then we all had to sign it, so somewhere in the archives is a ceasefire with my signature on it. After the ceasefire, I had a lot of time, and I went to a lot of schools. And I learned that I wasn't the dummy I thought I was in third grade. That's one thing the Marine Corps did. It taught me that I was pretty smart. That's what I took away from my whole Marine Corps experience. Confidence, you know, I'd seen an awful lot. My God, I'd been around the world twice. It's been a good life. I say that all the time. I said I've had a great life from the time I was born till right now.